Arcane has ended and left a big empty space in my heart. The show itself was an amazing experience to watch, and if you haven't done that yet, what are you waiting for? Do it! Do it now! Spoilers ahead. With that said, let's see how we can use Arcane in our future quests. The show unfolds through a captivating parallel storyline. But what even is this? Imagine it as having multiple lines branching out from a single point, each one enriching the story. It begins with two girls, Violet and Powder, who were left orphaned by the bloody aftermath of rebellion from inhabitants of Piltover's Undercity against the Upper City. They ended up getting under the wing of Wanda, one who was leading the assault. We get time skip between events, and now we see that Violet and Powder are in the group with Milo and Clagger. They are in the middle of the mission to steal things from the lab, which we later get to know is Jace's lab. This one line of story is about to weave several other threads, intertwining with each other till the final moments, where all of those will come together again, which is also the structure that Arcane follows. 3 acts, each with 3 episodes. First act is where we become familiar with the story's setting and its setup. Second act is the build-up, where the characters are going through big changes because of what's happening. Third act is the climax, the big finale of the story. Every thread that we weaved comes together in order to show viewers the final glorious destination. Something came into me, sorry. Finale of the story is also an introduction to the next chapter, giving us a cliffhanger with possibilities on how this can continue, but not showing it fully, leaving us wondering. Now that we established what is a parallel storyline, let's pull only parallels out of the pocket. They can describe narratives or themes that occur simultaneously, but do not directly interact. For instance, one of the most striking parallels in the first season is when Jace is rescued by Victor during his lowest moment, only for their roles to reverse later on. Later we see a parallel between the scene where Vi and Powder sit on the roof, and in the second season, Jinx is seen in the same setting but with Isha instead. Additionally, there's another parallel with this scene where Powder sits with Echo in the same spot. This signals that it's her favorite place where Vi wants to help her open her eyes to the world. We go to the point in time when the entire narrative serves as a parallel between Jace and Echo. Man, it's incredible how, when you view the series from this perspective, you realize just how everything is connected so well. It's truly a blast. Parallels aren't the only thing that Arcane is known for. From the first start, we are greeted with the concept of duality. Undercity being Zone versus Upper City being Piltover. A bloody rebellion where life and death coexist side by side, embodying the ultimate duality. Vi and Powder themselves are also opposites, contrasting not only in hair color, but also in their personalities. One is a brilliant inventor crafting innovative creations of destruction and mayhem, while the other relies on sheer brute force and, if it doesn't work, hit harder mindset. Their identities were shaped by their parental figures, Vander and Silco, two individuals who during their youth were like brothers with the same dream of liberating their people from Piltover's control. But with the events unfolding at the beginning of the series, their paths diverged. Vi took after Thunder's toughness and boxing, where Powder, who later became Jinx, took after Silco. Another duality we've already mentioned before is between Jace and Victor, two brilliant scientists from Piltover who pushed through despite all the warnings with their invention, which brought one political power and status in Piltover and the other one being casted into the shadows of their lab, being left to his cruel fate. From this day onwards, their paths became diverted in their own ways. These are just a few of the dualities present in the series, and I assure you, there are many more to discover. Enough to create an hour-long video from just 10 minutes of footage. To enhance the story even further, Fortiche, I hope I pronounced it right, had access to over 10 years of lore, allowing them to put into Arcane not only Easter eggs from League, but also foreshadow future events more clearly. For instance, in the first episode we see a plate of cupcakes at Powder's feet, referencing how Vi affectionately calls Caitlyn in the game. This hints that Caitlyn will appear in the future, playing a role in the unfolding conflict. Foreshadowing can occur beyond just visuals. Recall how Milo referred to Powder while they were in the elevator? He specifically mentioned that she jinxes everything whenever she's with them on missions. The same situation applies to Vander. His nickname in the underground was, among others, the Hound of the Underground. Okay, but what about the auditory experience? A perfect subject for this experiment is Singed. Every time he appears in the first act of the second season, a specific piece of music plays in the background. Music from a ballet music box. What does that mean, you ask? I let you find out in the following quest. Watch Arcane and experience it yourself.